as the case completes, the villains knew the name. We were stuck in chillums.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Sex was the thing. Now we glide across skies like Luke Kane. No shame. We carry the state on our back like new quarter change. Rats was at them like Elvira to Maximilian. I was focused on that craft. I knew rats.
Who is this? Who?
Quelle Chris on the track.
It's real balls.
Exclusive. Ba-ba-ba!
I know it's good because I would have rapped on that beat.
Yeah, that's how you know it's fire.
Exactly.
You're like, yo, who made that? Who made that beat?
But yeah, that was Quelle Chris.
Quelle Chris, Earl, Chris Keys, and Big Ben. Yeah.
Right.
Mirage.
But yeah, Shaking My Head podcast episode 35.
Congratulations.
KD episode.
Yeah. We here.
We don't know what episode this is. We've done so many episodes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm jacking this 35. This is top 35. Because KD, feel me, Brooklyn, we jacking this 20.
Nah, that's a fact.
35.
That's a fact.
That's
a fact. Championship season right here. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Barclays opened it up. It's lit in the street. I was driving around listening to Burna Boy today. Felt mad good. The sun was shining.
Right.
I ate some doubles on Fulton Street.
That's dope.
With tamarind sauce.
It smells like summer. it really does though. I'm not gonna hold y'all. The energy is good. Like you know what's crazy though, y'all? I'm gonna tell y'all something. It was actually I did have a little bit of conflict getting here. Like I had some shit happen that kind of threw me off. Feel me? Like I'm on my way to get something for the podcast. You feel me? Cool, whatever. On my way to get something for the podcast at this electronics store. It's on Liberty Avenue. If you know anything about Liberty Avenue, you feel me? Like all the Indians be out there. You feel me? That's a spot, but it's lit. Like everybody be over there. You feel me? So you can't find no parking. You feel me?
215 out there.
The 2 for 10. you know that. Feel me? So more time. You feel me? I'm out there and there's no type of parking. So I'm just like, I'm a double park right here. It was a bus stop and there's a fucking fire hydrant right there, right? So I see one spot, whatever the case may be. I put my emergency lights on and I'm running in there to make the purchase and come out to get here. You feel me? As soon as I step out, bro, the fucking police is there. The traffic police is there at the spot, bro. And I'm just like, yo, I just took 3 steps, like literally 3 steps, y'all. And I'm like, damn.
But
like,
you got a ticket?
And I hit the boogie. I'm like, yo, I'm leaving, yo. I'm like, yo, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. You feel me? So
you learned that from your mother first.
I'm like, yo, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Feel me? So I ain't let them put nothing on my shit. Feel me? Went around the corner, double parked on the, feel me, side streets, got what I needed. You feel me? And I just, feel me, put on that Burna Boy, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not finna let that ruin my day. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like niggas trying to stop me. Like whatever. Whenever you like doing something on your purpose, it's always gonna be obstacles. Is what I'm trying to say. And you can't let them get you down because it's always gonna be like that. So when that happened, I'm like, yeah, like fuck that. This shit is not ruining today. So yeah.
Moral of the story: don't buy a car until you're fucking ready, and until you're ready to have all of that headache and whatnot. Kids, really, like don't buy a car if you're not ready yet. You know what I'm saying?
Real fucking.
Yeah, I know you're ready, but I'm just saying. Like,
yeah.
For other people, for me, just don't have those headaches until you're ready.
Definitely a fucking headache because you can't explain to the lady like, yo, I'm following my dreams. We don't give a fuck.
That's not stopping you from getting this $100.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not stopping you.
I don't even got my license. I got my permit. Would you teach me how to drive?
Nah, as a friend, I got you. You're the second person I'm teaching how to drive.
Yeah, he told me that. I've known him for 22 years. He told me that when we was young, when he got his license. He still ain't teach me shit. I still ain't been in a car with this nigga. and he ever told me,
You definitely been in
you
the
pull
car.
this shit back, bro, and you reverse.
You
bro.
definitely been in the car with me, right?
Still don't
You
have
definitely been
none
in the
of my
car with me.
shit.
But here's my thing, right? I'm not finna get in the car and act like I'm the best driver in the world. You know what I'm trying to say? And and try to like little you on some like, yo, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. Like, cause when we link up, like, yeah, we be going like downtown. Fuck, we be going wherever. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Be mad traffic.
yeah, bro.
And that's another thing with cars in New York, bro. Mad traffic is mad. I can't sit in traffic and do all that, bro. You have more patience than me, obviously.
Man, yeah, today I tested my patience for real. But yeah, man, enough about me, man. Shit, we have a special guest in here today, man.
Right.
Yeah, we got a special guest in here today. We got Diani in the spot, man.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good? What's
We
good?
got Diani in the spot. She wear many hats, you know what I'm saying? Artist, musician, you feel me? Like, creative director, everything, model, you feel me? And one of my friends that really inspired me, you know what I'm trying to say? So, like, that's why I got her on today, you feel me? And yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to be on this podcast. Shaking my head.
Shaking my head.
Yeah. Gang. I've been working on a lot. Yeah, I've been doing so much. I've been so inspired. Like, I don't know, COVID did something to me. You know, I also turned 21 in COVID, so it's like, gang.
Big 21. Ba-ba-ba!
Big 21.
KG here.
Yeah, I turned 21 in COVID, so I feel like I had my like adult waking up experience in COVID, so it was easier for me to just get on track and not have distractions. So I just been really on my shit, really on my like, mostly like just knowing that I could do it, you know, like not doubting myself. That's my number one thing.
You said doubt. I think Caesar doubt is something that I've been in conversation with my little brother, and he's like sometimes I plant seeds of doubt in things that I do. You feel me? Before I could look at what it could be, I'm already looking at the negatives. So I just want to say it's good to notice that and not plant seeds of doubt. You know what I'm trying to say? And yeah, we're just going.
Definitely. Yeah. So how's this been going for you guys?
Shit, pretty whack, man.
No, what you mean?
I'm trying to keep this
I heard it's been
podcast
35 episodes.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people stop at 2, you feel me? So I feel like that's like a lot of progress, you know?
That is true.
Because before we started, I told y'all like because I want to start my own podcast with my boyfriend, but I want to make sure that I have the motivation to keep going episode through episode and still keep my other life going, you know what I mean? So I feel like having the foundation and having somebody to do it with that's not going to give up on you and shit like that, like that's the most important part of it, you know? That's the main part that people don't get, you know? You can get followers whenever, you can get views whenever, but that shit crashes when you don't have a team, when you don't have your knowledge, when you don't have your shit together, you know what I mean? So don't be y'all was seeds of doubt. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Nah,
I feel like a podcast is also a little more personal too. They like the people that are listening, they might like just off of your, you know, just your knowledge or whatever you're saying, you know, just stick to whatever something, you know.
Right.
What off of that? What else? Any other hats you want to speak about?
Yeah, so I've been getting into my creative director hat lately. And that's mostly film.
Okay.
So I've been like, one thing about it was realizing that I've been doing it the whole time, you know, like as long as I've been making music and doing my own videos, you know, I've been a creative director. So it's just like kind of summing up all the knowledge that I have and just applying it to the new stuff and just, you know, not planting those seeds of doubt. So I've been working on films and diving into different like categories of life that I just don't understand. I just finished filming this like horror film music video. It's like a 2-part music video. I got actors. This is my first time having a production team that was all down. They came 3 days in a row, 10 hours shooting. It's called. It's gonna be like Now You Know Better X Exposed, because that's the name of the songs. Well, we finished filming. We just didn't start editing yet.
Oh, okay. So you heard it here first.
Yeah, we just stopped filming like a couple of days ago. Yeah, it was crazy. Like I was acting a little bit at Masai. She's also an artist from Brooklyn. Female rapper. Many hats again. Director of her own shit. And she's on Now You Know Better. And it's like a horror film. It's basically about a little boy that gets killed by a cop, and then basically the kid comes back to haunt the cop, to put it in simplest terms. But then I added a bunch of dancing and, you know, cool shit acting. I got this little boy named Jarrell. He's like in 9th grade. He's acting. It's crazy. It's actually really crazy. We shot on like movie cameras, you know.
Yeah.
That was the
I
first
seen that. I seen that in your Insta story.
Right. I got a documentary coming out for this song I have on the album I dropped called Dopamine. It's called Black Women Don't Owe You Shit. And I basically right. Yeah. And I basically interviewed a bunch of women, and I asked them questions about their experience of being a black woman in today's society and just how they deal with it, how they cope and all that cool shit. And yeah, I'm really excited for that one because I feel like Black Women Don't Owe You Shit been resonating with a lot of women, you know. So I have to make a visual for that, definitely. And yeah, I was at like, am I speaking too much? I was at like it's a podcast. We supposed to speak. So I was at this. So around the time of the riots and stuff, I was at this women's march. It was a Black women's march. And one of the chants was Black Women Don't Owe You Shit. And I never really heard that as a chant. But I was like, wow, this real raunchy. That's cool. I love it. And they was giving out these like posters. So I put this poster. I had my bike and shit. It was raining. I felt like a badass. I put the poster, that ass. I put the poster. I be riding like Robert. I be on my bike.
Legendary.
Like, I'm a biker, that ass.
Yeah, I be on bikes too.
Bike life, gang.
We was out there on the bikes. Last summer. That's a fact.
Out there on the bikes.
That's a fact.
So I came with my bike. It was orange, my favorite color. I had my shirt ready. I had my like fucking green cargo book bag. I had my shorts, my attire, no makeup. I'm like, I'm ready to fight. And they was giving these like posters saying Black Women Don't Owe You Shit, and I taped it to my bag, and that's how I got the picture. And there was chanting.
Came from you were inspired.
Definitely, that's where Dopamine started at the damn march.
That's beautiful.
Cause everybody was chanting and saying speeches, so I was just like, oh, I should. Cause I just like recording like shit on my phone for like later if I want to use it as like a like audio intro for a song or something. So I recorded exactly. So I recorded all the speeches and stuff, and I was like, wow, like what if I use a speech for each song? And I was gonna do that, but I ended up using like a speech for like 3 songs on the project. And Black Women Don't Owe You Shit was one of them. And I gotta do a visual for that, so I'm gonna release that soon. I just gotta edit it too.
Real song.
Yeah.
Nah, I fuck with that. I fuck with how like real life inspires like art that way. Like that's so crazy. That's dope. Right.
Yeah.
Dope. I want to talk about our experience too with the marching and everything. Cause being out there, I feel like it changed me in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing so much people out for one cause. You know what I'm trying to say? And a lot of those changes, a lot of those things we was marching for and screaming for is finally coming into fruition. Police in New York State recently lost qualified immunity, which is something that they was talking about on the bill.
That we was fighting for the whole time.
That's a fact. You feel me? We was and that's a big W. You know what I'm saying? That's a big W. They play fair. That's it. You know what I'm trying to say? Just play fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that makes cops more so than before be able just to be on fair playing field. What else happened, Jelani? I know something else.
They set a 15-day limit on solitary confinement.
Yes. Let's fucking go. Yes.
It's still 15 days, but like, damn, you know, I don't know how long it was, but you know.
Yeah.
Solitary.
And weed being legalized in New York is gonna fucking fix black
Right.
people being arrested for
free
petty crimes like
everyone.
smoking weed. You feel me? Now we get to use the rights that's implemented.
Yeah, free everybody that's locked up for weed
And I heard, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if they just trying to give us a piece of the cookie, but I heard that they're gonna use a percentage of sales from the weed that they sell in New York City for the people that was like incriminated, for no reason back in the day.
Honestly, that's fucking huge. That's huge.
That would be crazy.
If it's happening, I hope
This
it's
is-
happening.
That's what I read in
this
the
is
big
huge.
post that was circulating about New York legalizing weed. I read that whole shit and it was like, yeah, they're gonna. So I was like, y'all better do it,
Yeah,
cause
sounds pretty good. Shit.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of seeds that's been planted. That's finally, you feel me, coming to fruition. This is dope. I'm just happy. Like I said, there was roadblocks even today. Me getting here, you know what I'm trying to say. But like I just felt like an energy in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's summertime coming, but you feel me? Like I feel like things is turning around. You know what I'm saying? More people outside. Feel me? And it feels good to be outside. Shit, I went to Brooklyn Bridge Park the other day. That shit was beautiful. Ain't been there since like high school days. So, you know, shit like that. You feel me? Like this is dope.
definitely. Yeah, the warm weather better not bring COVID back. But y'all think what y'all think about the vaccines? You know, we gotta get into it.
Yeah.
Y'all getting one?
Yo, I think if we talk about vaccines, there's gonna be a pop up under the shit.
They're gonna be like
Info
disclaimer.
for-
For vaccines available in your community right now.
Yeah, no cap. They coming right now.
I really don't know too much about the vaccine. I really haven't really even paid attention to much of that. You know, I don't know. I really. I mean, if I get vaccinated, I feel like it's not a lot of information about COVID out there right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of misinformation out there right now for me. So I don't know if y'all want to speak on. I don't know too much about either side. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna.
No fake news. No fake news.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
respect
speak
that.
on
I
it,
respect that.
But what do you like? Would you get the vaccine?
I feel like the vaccine was made for us to beat COVID, right? Really, that's why it's a vaccine for COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, why not? Like the fuck, like I mean, I understand that people think that you're putting in the COVID whatever, but that's not obviously that's not how that works.
Okay.
It's not just you're not putting.
Some of the people that believe that also believe like, yeah, that's like not how it works, but sometimes people do die from vaccines. Like there's a small percentage of people that like get fucked up from vaccines because their body couldn't like fight it, so that's what they talking about. But I feel like if you young and you don't have health problems and you could fight off a small ass disease, you know what I mean, like for your family, that's just how I feel. Like I'll probably get it. I might not because I don't really like going to the doctor's office. That's just my petty lazy reason. But I would get it if a doctor was right here and had good intention.
I heard that.
But I definitely understand like people that are anxious about their health.
And as they should be.
Yeah, because this system is not really built for not just black people, most humans. Like a lot of people just get fucked up.
And it's built on a lot of lies. It's built on a lot of lies because
fucked up.
it's 200, 400 people trying to control 300 million.
It's
You know
just
what I'm trying to
buddy.
say? Like it's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, it's a lot of greed going on.
But as for the COVID vaccine, honestly, like I feel like soon it's gonna be like a mandate. Like you're not gonna be able to go to a restaurant if you're not gonna be able to travel. You're not gonna be able to work.
And once they do that, then I'll you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you feel me? Like
for me, if you're not gonna say everybody should take it, like you know what I'm saying? Like they're not even really making it seem like niggas like they really just putting out like I don't see the real push. You know what I'm saying? Like make some laws or something, like pass a bill or something.
Yeah,
Like, do something. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what they could do, but do something that actually makes it mandated, like that you gotta actually get it, and then I'll go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's for that. Like I said, no fake news.
But shit is definitely gonna be like changed forever. I feel the pandemic, like because like one thing about the world is when something happens, they learn from it and they try to make it not happen again. You know, so I feel like there's gonna be hand sanitizers in every establishment now,
Big time.
and there's gonna be like, you know,
which isn't a bad thing. You know
it's
what
not
I'm
a bad
saying?
thing.
That we
I
being more conscious of our health and people are more hip, you know, to their health. That's not.
yeah, I'd like the hand sanitizer. I like the hand sanitizer.
When I go the other day, it was summer. I walked in, they gave me hand sanitizer and like a napkin or some shit.
It makes
I'm
you
like,
feel, you know,
like,
clean.
yeah, let's go.
But what if they got shit in the hand sanitizer? What if they got
Aight,
shit
now.
in the hand sanitizer?
Now
That's
Your
the
podcast is gonna be
your
great,
podcast is gonna be
son.
nuts.
Mad conspiracy. Don't
Nah.
believe shit. I love it.
No cap.
I'm definitely
nah,
gonna
cause
listen
it's
to
crazy because I believe in everything and I also don't believe in shit either. Like I believe a lot of it is hoax, but there's always truth in a little bit of things because everything revolves around money and power, and people will do crazy things for money and power. So a lot of shit be true. But it's like, you know, a lot of this shit won't circle back to you, you know, like a lot of this shit is also like,
that.
you know,
Powerful, yeah.
there's always going to be people that's going to be like Donald Trump, for example, right? Like there's always going to be people that's going to be telling like spreading, damn, I'm about to get real controversial.
Damn, son, where'd you
Yeah,
find
here we
me?
go. Let's go.
No, you know, it's fuck Donald Trump all day, but you know, as much as it's people giving you the news that Donald Trump is saying this, and that, and it's like obviously doesn't make sense, there's going to be a bunch of people that's going to be spreading fake news about him too, you know, and that perspective. And I'm not even trying to say that perspective is bigger than this. It's just like, it's crazy how there's just so many like perspectives to the things that you conceive and the things that like control your perspective, you know. That's just
It's a lot of different algorithms.
algorithm.
That's what they go back to. No cap. Like they taking information from us and basically putting us in these categories, and it's kind of trippy that your habits and likes, like somebody got all that on file. Like you feel me? That's always been weird to me. Like so that distrust that Diani speaks of, like I definitely, you know, I feel like, you know, I feel like for sure.
Right. But then at the same time, it's like everybody contributes in it, you know? Like everybody contributes in it some way. When you're starting a business, if you want it to be a successful business, you have to have some way to, even if you have good intentions, you have to have some way to manipulate your followers into continuing to come on that, you know? Like my boyfriend, shout out to Devon. He just dropped the app. Shout out to Cypher League. Yeah, my boyfriend just dropped the app. Yeah, in the app
Round
store.
of a fucking applause. Let's go.
Definitely. It's called Cypher. And it's CHYPR. No, PHR. Yeah. No E. And him and his friends have been working on it since high school, and he's like, it's been like 11 years now they've been working on it. So the fact that it just dropped like 3 days ago is a big thing. So yeah, but going back to what I was saying, he just dropped the app. They have to see the logistics. They have some like way into seeing people's data, and you can't say that, like I can't say that my boyfriend's a bad person. It's just everybody gets it how they get it, and some people just get so like, and like they just want the power so bad, and that's when it gets out of control.
Yeah.
But it's like, what is the limit of power, you know? Like
when
do you really stop? Like,
and who says who says who is supposed to have what power and how much?
right, because the world is yours, you know.
What is mine? I mean, because there's been a lot of like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. They getting a lot of flack for getting 10 times richer while everybody's getting more poor and stuff. So it's been a whole lot of like conversations about that lately. Like, what are y'all thoughts on that?
On the poor and the rich.
Yeah, just like how the gap is kind of, you know what I'm trying to say? Like it's getting wider. Because like all right, I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate one time. You feel me? Like I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate. Like, because you saying that it's the world is
you
yours.
know how I feel.
Yeah, I know.
right. I'm like, what you want me to say? I'm fucking poor, nigga.
But then again, the world is yours.
But they do show up on our you know, on our shit, and we do see a lot of shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? Even though like it's still like you know what I'm saying, we never probably gonna meet these niggas like ever. You know what I'm saying? But like that's just how much power they have right now, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, it's interesting to see what they do with it, cause Elon Musk is on some space shit, and he's actually doing some, you know, trying to I guess do something right or whatever, you know. So it's kind of funny to see what they would do with it. I don't know what I would do with that much money or worth or whatever.
Yeah, influence and all that. Yeah.
I think we just gotta make sure, like, if you want some black power shit, you gotta make sure, like, there's black representatives in the 1%. Because, you know, like, there's always going to be a 1% and a 99% as long as, like, the society is the way it is. And we all contribute to it. Like, we all buy these sneakers and we all buy these clothes and we all, like, contribute to the white man. And most of it is because, like, we have to, you know, to survive, you know, and we don't want to take the hard route. But we all contribute to it. So it's like, we just got to, it's not really about breaking down the system unless you want to be on some monk shit. It's about, like, getting more of the people that you want into that 1%, you know, and making that 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, you know, of more people like you. And what it needs to be is black people, because we started it, you know what I mean? So, that's how I feel about it.
You got to give back one time.
Right.
You just got to give back. Like, I always try to work with people close that I know are doing something that I might need or maybe helpful or useful in a project that I have. Like, I'm on board. Come with me. You know what I'm trying to say? And I've always been like that. Feel me? So even with my small pool of assets, whatever, like, I'm gonna make it stretch. You know what I'm trying to say? So I definitely feel that. You know, I definitely feel that.
Right. Yesterday, I just watched the fucking documentary on the college. Y'all heard about the college?
And that's right where I was going. We were just
Pow.
about to get into what we watching that.
Crazy transition.
Yeah, the college
Who else
hooks.
was?
Nah, but basically, these rich ass families, right, would pay people to get them into college, to get their kids into college.
Get their kids into college.
It's regular. Sounds like something that happens.
Yeah,
No,
but it's
that shit shouldn't be
different.
that way.
But it's different because you got these kids crying because they didn't get that last spot, you know, and they was working mad hard. And it's mad funny. It's just mad funny because the documentary was based around one guy, and I think he's the only one that got arrested because you can't arrest a bunch of people that was involved because, like, FBI rules or whatever. So, like, that shit was crazy. Like, the whole documentary was just bad funny. Like, they was recruiting niggas that didn't know how to play the sports that they was playing.
That's crazy.
You know?
That's nuts.
Okay, I'll probably watch
And
that.
it all started from the guy. Like, he was a college counselor at first. So he would, you know about college a lot, and he would, like, get kids into college truthfully and based on what they, like, their actual stats. But I think it was, like, one time he was like, oh, like, I could get you into college if you give me, like, $500,000. Got him into college because he knows, like, after a while, like, when you went to a certain topic of life, you learn that algorithm so well that you could just, like,
College is
finesse
nasty.
it.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know?
Nobody speaks about it, but, like, college, the whole college system is just like, I've been in and out of, like, colleges for me, so I know, like, the colleges that I've been to have been trash, and I went to a SUNY and a CUNY.
Okay, so you got some background on that.
I mean, and it's dirt. Like, it's no really good colleges. I feel like unless you go maybe out of state, and then you have to pay out of state tuition, and it's not. I don't think there's a perfect, you know, college anymore, and all that. And I think all the college sports and all that stuff, that's all dirty too. All that money.
Yeah, it's very dirty. Yeah. It's a very
You got
dirty
niggas
game.
in the college, right? You got people in the college, right? They work in the college, right? So they work for admissions. They work for they're like the coach, their coaches, and they're getting paid to accept this student. So if it's like a coach of basketball and they're trying to get this student in, they're like pretend like the student is good. Like, yeah, let's recruit him. Like, And that's why it's fucked up, because it's from the inside out too.
Yeah, they all in on it.
They all getting money.
They're all in on it. They're all
It's not just this guy getting money. They all lost their jobs from it,
Yeah.
And this for colleges I want to go to. Like, I was looking at USC for film. I'm trying to live in California. I'm gonna manifest it. Next year I'm trying to get my little spot in California, and I was trying to go to college in USC, but it's like, God damn, I gotta get 500,000. Cause like, my high school grades, I don't know about that, but like, I'm trying to like.
What the fuck? Like, what do you need all that money for? Like the school don't even like.
Ooh, I was about to hit it like this. I was about to hit it like this. I felt the heat. I was like, ooh, why does it feel like that? Ooh.
That's shame. That's SMH.
But they be taxing niggas for like for what though? Like, for me, like, I understand, you know what I'm saying, you need bread to feed niggas and housing and whatnot, but like all that bread, bro, like, I don't know. And then you still not really helping out. The services usually ain't that the greatest either, you know what I'm saying? In my experience.
I feel you on that. I feel like it's either way we get into it, it's a dirty game, like with college. You feel me? Like, because it's not really about how well you retain the information or your education. It's really about the degree, and it's really a capitalism thing, because the degrees is gonna be where you get the jobs at. Feel me? I always felt like the corporations, and this is just my head. There's no gotta, feel me? I don't gotta follow shit. I always felt like the corporations was the pimps, and the schools is teaching us how to be tricks. You feel me? And that's really just what it is. And but that doesn't mean you can't pimp the system, because there's always a way to pimp the system. So Diani, that doesn't mean, you feel me, you can't.
I was just about to say that. Gang.
That don't mean you can't use it for what it's worth. You know what I'm trying to say, and take it for what it's worth. And have that experience. You just gotta know what you getting into. You feel me?
Definitely. Like, I would go. I want to go. It's just like, I was trying to go based on my charisma. You feel me? But now that I'm seeing this documentary, I'm like, no, these niggas is getting 500,000. My charisma, you feel me? But I'm still gonna try. Like, it's not like I'm not gonna try. Yeah. But like, I know that they're recruiting students. Like, when they're getting students, they're just getting grades and inspiration. Like, I already got my own shit out, so that, like, that's the type of shit they look for. So I'm gonna try to like use my, by the time because that's gonna be in September. By the time I'm submitting, by that time I'm gonna have this fucking film, and I could just submit that and see if So you have to submit shit that you do and shit like that, and it's like, maybe like they get inspired by your like work ethic.
Take consideration.
If you direct it.
If I'm a regular kid, I'm saying I'm trying to go to USC, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck I'm supposed to build a whole fucking... I understand you got iPhones and shit now, but damn, bro.
Because it's always going to be a kid better than you, and that's just the sad part,
Either you talk about how much your life sucks and how much the school can help you, or you're like super fucking gifted. School is definitely a fucking trick. I'm not gonna hold y'all. But use it to your advantage, you feel me? Like, we're not telling y'all how to live. Like, same way we're not telling y'all take the vaccine, don't take the vaccine. You feel me? Like, it's all up to y'all discretion, but know what you getting into. Like, know what the fuck you finna get into. Like, I go to my 9 to 5 every day. I know it's some bullshit, but I know it's funding these microphones and the soundboard and the camera, all that type of shit. Feel me? And I'm trying to use it to what I can use it for. So, feel me? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. You feel me? Make lemonade, gangster.
I want to get. We was talking about what do y'all watch, and that's what that.
Yes, we can end on. We can end on that. We can end on that. You feel me? Yeah, that's a fact. We can end on that note. So we got Diani in here. You feel me? A little film head for sure. Feel me? So we want to talk about our favorite movie scenes before we get out of here. Feel me? And it don't got to be, like I said. It don't got to be. I said to them earlier before the pod. It don't got to be the best scene ever. Like, it don't got to be the best acting or the best actor, but just a scene that resonated with y'all. You feel me? And not go last and shit. Come on, boy, in the spot again.
Movie, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Or a scene. Or, I mean, a scene or a movie. You don't got it. You know what I mean?
Damn, son. I'm gonna have to go with the most recent movie I seen, which was the Fred Hampton So many scenes from that shit was just even watching
Ridiculous.
going through the whole movie. I was just like, I don't know if I could finish it. But I guess the ending where he got, what I'm saying. I think that's the scene that's in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That just for me.
I understand.
That's a scene.
Yeah. Or
that's a strong scene.
You don't gotta do much.
Yeah.
I feel you. I was gonna go into like what did that scene mean to you, but you feel me? I feel like it's already.
Yeah. I don't think.
Yeah. What about you, Diani?
I watch mostly like documentaries. Like that's my shit. So I love the HD quality. That's my favorite shit about the documentaries. I love watching documentaries in HD quality. I love just like learning. But you know what? The pursuit of happiness, because for some reason that shit always kind of ticks back in my head whenever like Will Smith starts crying and shit, or like that was Jada Smith's best acting performance. I feel like.
Oh, you wasn't a fan of his other
Karate Kid?
Nah, Karate Kid. Karate Kid was his best acting performance. Pursuit of Happiness was just so good. It was just excuse me. And it was just like at certain points, it's just because they was actually father and son. Even though it was rich as fuck and they wasn't really going with their own through, they still like, wow. Sometimes I think about that and I just think about like.
Sometimes these niggas, I be thinking they a whole different person. They act so good. Like Will Smith, like.
Who are you?
I thought that nigga, like, for me, he's mad different people. Like, for me, like.
Nah, I think.
Because he could be Mike Lowry.
I think. Honestly, I think actors definitely develop some type of like, like. Like I feel like actors.
Got their quirks. Like let's leave it at that. Just like anybody who's creative, they got their quirks.
They got their quirks, but actors always, because they also be like the best actors be method acting. So I feel like there's so many different people, like, and it's like I feel like after a while, when you're such a good actor, that's gonna take it like a little bit of control.
So
you know,
that's a fact.
You know,
you ain't lying, dude. Shit. For me. If y'all ain't see this movie, it's called Little Miss Sunshine. If y'all know, y'all watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I think so, but I don't remember.
Charlie and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is the main character in the movie, right?
That I know who you're talking about, the guy from Horrible Bosses.
Yes, him. That movie as well. So it's a scene where he's coming back from the hospital, with his kind of just like adopted family that's been holding him down. So he's in there with husband, wife. I don't got the character name or anything, but the scene was their son and their daughter, Little Miss Sunshine, who's the one who do all the pageants and everything. Cool. So now their son is in there and he's like taking he's trying to be a pilot, and he's in the car and he finds out that he's colorblind because there's like a pamphlet and he can't really see the whatever colors it is. So he finds out that he's colorblind. Like, I'm colorblind, whatever. He can't speak. That's another thing to add on to it. He can't speak. So he's like been mute the whole movie. So this adds to the scene. So he finds out he's colorblind. Now Charlie goes. That's not his name in the movie, but he's Charlie to me.
I'm sorry, bro. How do you find out you're? How old is this nigga?
He's like 18.
How you find out you colorblind?
Yo, you ain't shit.
Like, how do you figure out you can't speak? Like, how do you figure out?
He couldn't like he had like speech impediments or whatever.
Okay.
So he was just mute because his personality, like he just didn't speak much throughout the whole movie. He didn't say much. So he finds out he's colorblind in the car and he starts breaking down, like just bugging out. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so they pull over the car and they're like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And he's finally letting it out or shit like that. Feel me? But it wasn't really about him being colorblind. It's just like it was a roadblock for him and shit like that. You feel me? And yeah, that scene was like mad emotional. It was crazy. But
was it a true story?
I don't know if Little Miss Sunshine is based off
You
a
should
true
look,
story.
because usually shit like that, like disorders and shit, usually be a true story.
What is wrong? But yeah, that scene, definitely look into that. Little Miss Sunshine. That was a dope scene. Okay.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, Word is Born. Dope movie, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, today was fun, yo.
Yeah.
You gotta play some Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy says the day today.
I got some Cudi.
Alright, shit. Let's do it.
I like this song.
Charge my shit. How much more time we got on the video?
To my drum, nobody teaches, show me my potential. Felt like a failure, mama said you know better. Cause she had a plan. Represents the story of the chosen. Been grooving to my drum, ain't nobody teacher, show me my. Are we looking at this?
Yeah.
Like a failure, mama said you know better. God, she had a plan. So
Yo, SMH pod, man.
Oh, I want to play some songs actually.
Signing out, y'all. Signing out, y'all.